welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
In a state that lives and breathes football, welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
Dart's coming out throwing. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Dart's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Dart gonna throw again. Screen here for Scatterboot. And they're gonna bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10. Now go play action. Here's Dart. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dart out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40, third down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. On the sneak, here's Dart. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that low man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Prescott here from the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now Dak to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Third down now. Here's Dart. This is completed downfield to Likely. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
It's a gain of 23
A big play,
yards.
23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Dart's going to tuck it and run. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to run for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. No run. It's Scatterboo. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely, you're going to get man-to-man coverage, and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you can still get the first.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Dart's going to the air. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go. Scatterboo now from the gun. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Going right back to Scatterboo. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott now to throw on third down. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Draw play. This is Williams. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down from the 42. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Dak now from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Cowboys butting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Giants about to get to work on offense. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboot. And he gets him around 6 there. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running with Scatterboot. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. Jukes away from one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys about set to take over. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Dak off the play fake. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
2nd and a yard.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Rams got it on the sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They managed 22. Brian Dable has that challenge flag pulled. He wants to take another look at this.
The previous play is under review.
We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go with Williams on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. No throw, 3rd and long. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
For a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun is Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. inside the 15 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Williams fields the pitch. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Down to the air here. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
A 39-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through, and they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Aubrey
now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. New York to the line. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterbo. Is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, here's Dart. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Giants using their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
He tucks it and takes off. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Running back motions right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get their first point to this game just before halftime.
Touchdown, Giants.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
All right, so wipe the touchdown away. He did not make the catch. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Going to Scatterboo here on the ground. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
4 yards.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Dart. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Gano ready to send this away.
New York.
Return starts from the 16. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
First down, and they go right back to it. Now this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Paul Debo.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's a give on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here comes the New York offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scannable. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
Now Dart. He's going to tuck it and run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now Darts going to the air. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Mooney will go in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scatterbo. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Darts back to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Giants first down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job. Enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver, who went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Dart setting in the throw here. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, heads-up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On 3rd and goal, Wade starts. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Scatterbo will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Scatterboo again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Giants reach pay dirt.
Touchdown.
That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they'll take the lead.
Score Giants 7, Cowboys 6.
Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 16. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
A gain of 4.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the Stix.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Give to Williams from the gun. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Taken down behind the
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Ryan Anger, the one to send it away. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. The Giants and running back Cam Scatterboot trotting back out there. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
First down from the 42. Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To throw. Here's Dart. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Malik Hooker.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you gotta know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Got a man. It's Flanoy. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Prescott to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. It's a jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun is Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Giants with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Cowboys first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll work against the blitz. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
7.
Defense did their homework on that one. They were keyed in from the start. They knew exactly who the offense was going to lean on to try to go for 2 there.
Brandon Aubrey
now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. First play is a design run. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Scatterboo now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Darks looking to throw. Screen here for Scatterboo. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
On 1st down, here's Darks. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now go play action. Here's Dart. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running with Scatterboo. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
17 more yards.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the scene and get through it before that window could close.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Going right back to Scatterboo. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Pulled in by his back, Scatterboo. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Desperation time here on 4th. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to pass it here. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with William. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Drawn up for him. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.